Hello students, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to study courtship behavior. What is courtship behavior? A courtship is a set of display behaviors in which an animal attempts to attract a mate and exhibit their desire to copulate. These behaviors often include ritualized movement or dances, vocalizations, mechanical sound production, or displays of beauty or strength. This means courtship behavior is a preceding activity that results in mating and reproduction. Courtship behavior allows members of a species to recognize each other and prevents or reduces attempts of interbreeding between members of different species. This is the most complex forms and may simply involve chemical, visual, auditory, and touch stimuli to attract the opposite sex. Chemical stimulus or pheromone or hormone barrier is a secreted or excreted chemical factors that trigger a mating response in opposite sexes of the same species. These pheromones in some large animals may be secreted in urine, dung, or produced by special glands. The pheromones are usually given off by the female of the same species to attract males. For example, some female insects like bees, wasps, ants, mosses, and other insects use chemicals or pheromones as a means of communication to attract males from a distance. Second stimulus of courtship behavior is visual stimulus. Visual stimulus is any change on characteristics of one sex that are detected by sight of the opposite sex and then triggers mating. For example, some birds change the shape, size, color of feathers that have evolved for displaying and dancing. Nest building is also used as a means of visual stimulus to attract female. In weaver birds and bower birds, male builds a nest and invite females to inspect or examine or to see the nest. If the female likes the nest, mating can occur. Dancing is also another visual stimulus used by males to wow or encourage females in large number of species of birds. The third type of stimulus is auditory stimulus. This auditory stimulus is a sound stimulus that is created by one sex and initiate mating in another sex. For example, songs of birds, vocalization or songs of frogs heard on spring night, calls of monkeys, songs of humpback whale under the sea, which can be heard hundreds of miles away, and bellowing or vocalization of crocodiles, which can be heard certain miles away. The fourth types of stimulus for courtship behavior is touch stimulus. This is a mechanism in which one of the opposite sex make a physical contact with other sex in order to initiate mating. This can happen in some large animals, including painted turtles. Elaborate courtship rituals can also help to strengthen already established pair bonds between opposite sexes. This may then last through the time it takes to rear the young and, in some cases, even longer. In most animals, courtship behavior is innate that consists of a pre-programmed set of fixed action patterns in response to a key stimulus. In this courtship behavior, both response and key stimulus are complex. In this case, we can say that fixed action pattern to fixed action pattern interaction. This interaction of fixed action pattern continues until the courtship is successful or until one of the pair tires. By the way, what is pheromones? Pheromones or hormone barrier is a chemical secreted by one animal, usually the female, to produce a behavioral response in another sex. There are many different pheromones that include alarm pheromones, releaser pheromones, territorial pheromones, and sex pheromones. Alarm pheromones are chemicals that are secreted by animals when attacked and produce the response of flight or aggression by others of the same species. Releaser pheromones are hormones that are highly volatile and can attract a mate from a distance of 2 miles or more. The third type of pheromones are territorial pheromones. These pheromones or chemicals that are used to mark the boundaries of a territory by the owners. Dog urine contains a powerful territorial pheromones to fence the territory. The fourth one is sex pheromone. This sex pheromone is a chemical that signals the availability of a female for mating in nearby vicinity.